Welcome to Mac 10 Videos. Thank you for joining me once again. Alright guys, we are finally done with all of that Hispanian ambition, so we are going to go for subduing Gaul. We're going to start this mission tree, and it brought us all the way to the bottom, so we can almost finish the southern coast. We need a little bit of Rutennia. Offer Gaul's protection, securing the Alps. Alright, this is perfect because this is exactly what I'm going to do. So I realize that I have just been waging these large wars one at a time, letting the time run in between them to go about my peace treaties, and I could have been attacking these little guys the whole frickin' time. So that's on me, I apologize, but that's what we're going to start doing. So I fabricated claims on Ambria right here, or Ambaria, sorry, and they are alliance with Tribacia. It looks like because Biturigia expanded aggressively so quickly and they're taking over all their little neighbors, none of these guys want to ally with them. So Rutennia and Pictonia are in an alliance together. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to declare war on these guys. I'm going to put an army right here, load up 2 right here, and set them off the coast of Pictonia. And we're going to go to war with, I guess, 4 little nations at once. And we're going to take Rutennia, Pictonia, and Ambria. And we're just going to hopefully, it should be like real easy war score, like 100 quick, bam, boom. And we should be able to take a lot of land from them and just suffer the aggressive expansion, because we've been sitting at 60 stability or right at 60 stability for a long time now, and we are doing very well with our stability. It's only 103 CE, so again, we are running a little behind, but I'm pretty sure we should be able to grab this, get that mission, grab this, get that mission, and then we should have a little inlet into Biturigia right here in Pictonia, and then that'll just make our wars that much easier, because they will have to send armies up here to deal with us and not be able to send as many into our lands. And again, remember guys, we cut them off right here, so yeah, we're going to get that going. Let's do it. Move this up to 4 speed just so we can get these guys into position quicker. I've already sent them all where they're supposed to go. Nice. Parthia looks like they're going to have another civil war, which is great for us. We are going to use 2 legions for Rutennia just for the sake of them not sending anybody in our lands, so we don't have to deal with it for very long. Should be very nice, quick, and clean. We are going to have to siege that fort down, so I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, nice. How generous of him. Yeah, we'll lose approval, that's fine. So we're going to sit here, send these guys right in their capital, take that, go straight for that fort, and we have the other legion going to sit right here. So, okay, hold on guys, we need to research it real quick. Those are per amount importance. Yep, he's scoring and the same amount, so we're going to use him. 2 score families, okay. And 28, 29, okay, so we're going to send these guys 72 ships to load it. Nice. Well, that just means we're going to send these guys here. And, yeah, we'll just wait. Alright, these dudes should be in position. So we're going to go ahead and fire this war real quick. Let's turn our army maintenance up, and we're going to keep our fleet and fort down. Or actually, we'll probably turn our fleet up real quick just for the sake of that, but we're going to keep our fort down when this war fires, because yeah, they're still only with Tribacia. Okay, good. So we want to declare war. Okay, great, beautiful. Yeah, they're not even going to move against us. They are screwed. Okay, now we will declare war on Rutennia. And again, they are only allied with... While I wasn't paying attention. We're being guaranteed, those little bastards.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
All right, there we go. 100 war score. Go the peace them out, take their lands. Sorry. Oh, shoot. There we go. Get rid of our aggressive expansion pretty much immediately. And we will go ahead and keep... Yeah, that is going to give us one of our missions, securing the Alps. 5, 3, 3, 2. So we'll take the 5. Alright, well, we have to go to war with them anyways. We have a truce with them until 859, which is only in 2 years. But for the sake of the glory of Rome, we are going to go ahead and do this whole Pictonia thing when we get the claim for it. These guys are probably going to lose food. Yeah, they're going to be pretty useless once they get on land. We probably shouldn't have done that, but it's whatever. It's okay. They'll be all right. They are legionnaires. They will be fine. Probably should move these guys because they're going to suffer a lot of attrition. 0636 1441. Oh my god. He's not any better. 8.5 attrition. 8.5 attrition. Yeah, let's move him out of that for sure. And you guys are dying like crazy. Jesus. Is this over 80 pops yet? Please tell me. No. Just move here. Why don't you move here? Who's not happy? Slaves? Build a foundry. Or not a foundry, a mill. And we'll build an academy too. We'll make the local. It's a beautiful place. Come. Look at all this. Look at all these cities right next to each other. We have a metropolis right here. And we are really doing well on the stability. And we have a military tradition we can grab. Yeah, let's get that light cavalry offense. We're really making a good progress down this Greek polis. Man, I was really looking forward to just cleaning that up. Man, son of a gun. Well, that's that. Yeah, well, guys, we are, fully ready to go back to war with these guys. So I'm going to go ahead. This will be the kind of intro first part to this video. Yeah, we're gonna get everybody raised, all of our levies. We're gonna move some governors around, hopefully. I'm pretty sure. Let's check on those levies real quick. Yeah, we're only a 1 marshal, and he's probably a 0, I think. Yeah, he is a 0. That's not great. But we're probably going to go ahead, and because we're making so much money, we're probably going to beef up our legions, get all these 36Ks up to 40, these 31s, 32s up to 35, I'm thinking. And that'll probably be good for the time being. We'll probably only have to raise our main Italian area levies, because this is going to give us 108. That's going to give us 110. That's going to be 15K. Let's see. 25K from Transalpine. Let's see. Constantius, that's going to be 35K. Bactia, that's in Spain, that's 30K. Yeah, so we're going to have a lot. We're going to raise a good amount. And remember, guys, now we don't have to worry about Carthage at all. So we can send everybody north. I'm very excited for this. I'm ready to take it to the Gauls. So yeah, I think what we're going to go ahead and do is we're probably going to bring these guys back from now. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to bring these guys back for now and disembark them, let them build up their food again, and then we're going to declare war on Biturigia and hopefully Pictonia at the same time, and then we can take that while we take this and just come straight all through here and all through the north. I think the main goal for this war is going to be to smooth off this border right here. If we can clean that up and get that straight line first and still have room to grow here, then we'll start taking land right here. But for now, I think that's going to be our main goal. We do have claims on pretty much all of this land down here, but we might fabricate one or two more before we start that up. And yeah, let's get it going. Let's subdue Gaul. Alright, what is up guys? It's Mac10 here, back with another video. Shout out Pierce Lundberg. And yeah, so it's been a while. It's been about, I believe, like 11 years, 13 years since we last seen each other. We went to war with Rutinia and Pictonia. We took some land off them up to this river right here. And then we also cleaned up our borders over here with Alpius, Carne, and those other little city-states that were right there. So yeah, now we share a border with Parthia, and they took a lot of land from Biturigia. So that kind of helps us out. Biturigia is in a war with Syria right now. Styria, however you want to pronounce that. Looks like they're whooping their butt, and they've taken over a lot of land. But as you can tell, we have a lot of our armies in place and ready to go. And again, we have beefed up our legions. All of the ones at 36 and 35 we put up to 40. We've got a 47 over here because I was trying to top it off, and then all of the other ones that were at 30 we've brought up to 35, and then we have a new legion out of Transalpine Gaul, which is 25,500. So yeah, so we're about to declare war. We fabricated a lot of claims. I believe, yeah, all of our claims are done fabricating. And just so y'all know, the reason I let so much time pass in between videos is because you have to do things like get rid of your war exhaustion and your aggressive expansion. And we have had a lot. I think at one point I had like 10 disloyal characters, and we were very close to a civil war. So I had to chill out for a little bit and let our stability come back up, kind of appease some people, make friends, bribe, give free hands, etc., like I said earlier, by any means necessary. And yeah, so we're doing pretty good right now. It is 123 AD. Or in this game CE for Common Era. So yeah, so what the game plan is now, guys, is what we want to do. I've been giving this a lot of thought and been looking at maps and whatnot. Their borders really stopped at the Northern Alps. It went a little bit further, maybe just a little bit further out, and then they went up to the Rhine right here. So right now in this war, our goal is to take pretty much this whole area right here, because once we take this area from Biturigia, we can fabricate claims against Travaria. And these are all Travaria's client states right here. All of these are all the Germanic tribes, I guess, that would be in the game compared to real life. So our goal is to, yeah, take all of this area from Biturigia, probably maybe a little bit right here if we can, and then we're going to fabricate a bunch of claims against Travaria. Probably won't take that long, I imagine. We'll probably only need to fabricate claims on probably these little areas right here around the Rhine. They'll bring all of these little guys in, or whoever their client states are, or subjects. I believe it's a lot of these little dudes. And then, yeah, we should be able to take all of this area right. What would that be? Southwest of the Rhine. So, yeah, that's the game plan for right now. Bitterigia is now in an alliance with their Britannia, not Britannia. So I've got this little 37k stack right here, a little levy. We've got our ships ready to go, and we are going to send an army, I believe, over here and try to take a little bit of land off them. Even if we can only take like one little settlement from them, it'll give us a foothold. And a foothold is a lot better than no foothold, because that way you can stack a lot of troops there, suffer the attrition for just a little bit, and then go at them, rather than having to ferry troops back and forth, legions one at a time. So, yeah, let's get this rolling. We're going to go ahead. I believe we have our army maintenance turned up. Go ahead, turn that fleet maintenance up. I don't think we're going to have to worry about it. Again, we still are at plus 138. So, yeah, let's get this going. And as you can tell, their capital's right on our border now. It's pretty much wraps for them. I had to say, yeah, that's their only subject. They're guaranteeing all of these guys still, but they're not going to come into the war. Yeah, it's just going to be Britannia, Mabadum, and Alesia. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and we want to probably do, Carnutia. I believe we should have it as a claim. No, we don't. Okay, so let's Cal and Parisia. Well, maybe we didn't fabricate claims on all of these areas. Okay, there we go. So the whole point of this is to simply fabricate a claim up here so that we can push up, take our war goal, and piece them out. Honestly, though, Turonia, we should have a claim on Turonia. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Turonia, because I believe, and Bitter. Oh, you know what? We'll do their capital province, because that's probably where all their pops are, and that'll help with war score. So we're going to do that. It's right here. It'll take us real quick to take our war goal. Yeah, let's get going. Confirm. Oh, yeah. That's all right. We don't care. Okay, let's get started. These guys are instantly going to go here. We're lucky we have one little spot on the other side of this river. I couldn't attack Britannia again because there's no crossing right here. It's right there. So, yeah, they're insulated by that river. Take these guys, go there. These guys are going to go here. They just hired these mercenaries, so hopefully we can take our boys, put them on force march, and catch these guys. We have a couple more armies to deal with. I think what I'm gonna do for now is take these guys and go here, because I'd be very, very surprised if Britannia naval invaded us. They only have 35 ships, and they are a 5 marshal, and they only have 2,500 pops. So I'd be very surprised. I'm gonna set these guys here, let them get the morale back up. We're gonna send, like I said, those dudes down there. We had to take this legion and move them because they were gaining a lot of attrition and losing troops. So we'll take them back, send them up here. Take these guys, send them there. Again, I'm not really worried too much about my stacks against theirs, because at this point they've lost so many pops. They're only at 4,400. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. We're gonna keep these other guys kind of in reserve. We might go ahead and send these dudes here, and have them take this little area, because it wouldn't be a bad idea to take some of this up against this impassable terrain. It's just a natural border and barrier. But yeah, I mean, they're not going to come from over here anymore, so we don't have to send anybody over there. We'll keep these 2 stacks down here on border defense. I'll keep this 10K down here just in case they try to run in. And yeah, looks like everybody else has got their job set, so let's bring it down to 3 speed and unpause. Let's get going with this war. All right, guys, just pieced them out. We weren't able to take as much as we wanted, but the thinking here was keep expanding this northern border where, you know, Gaul really is. We are getting pretty close to the Rhine now, but we did go ahead and we grabbed this little bit of land. I know borders don't look great, but we grabbed this little bit of land because now we can fabricate claims against Travaria. So again, we still are at war with the Britannian revolt, and we do have some armies that are technically outside of our borders. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to bring these guys back over here, and then we're going to take these guys and bring them over here and send them on the Britannian revolt, because we are going to take as much off them as possible, hopefully. And yeah, so, you know, like I said, not the best result, not 100% what we wanted, but it will do for now. We are going to have to turn around and go back at them. But like I said, we are doing a little bit job with editing the videos. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get that done. We did finish some missions. We do have some stuff to attend to. As you can see, we have people that are extremely disloyal. We've got aunts and daughters and friends and people that think that they deserve some money. So we're going to deal with this. Excuse me, build some more roads, mainly right here, so we have a route and a Travaria. And then honestly, guys, we're probably going to go ahead and fabricate a lot of claims on them at the same time as Biturigia, because Biturigia, we should be able to finish off our border here with them and take the rest of this in the next war with them. I think for now, we're probably only going to take this little area and leave them the rest of this up here. Our borders are looking pretty historically accurate, but again, we do want all the way up to the Rhine here, this whole area. So we're going to fabricate claims, take the rest off of them, hopefully in this next war. The reason that we couldn't take a lot is because all of these little provinces right on our border was where all their pops were. So it cost a lot of money. But yeah, we're going to again turn around, go to the take some land off the Britannian revolt, and I will see y'all next time. All right, let us declare war. And we want to take this section for sure. So this is going to be Sequania. All right, let's get to it, guys. All right, guys, that wraps up that first little war real quick. We got that done relatively quickly, actually. There's not much they can do. As y'all can tell, we grabbed a lot of land there, grabbed what we wanted. We had to do a little bit of piecemealing, as you can tell, like right here, and some of our borders over here, kind of ugly. But for the most part, we are making that good line right where we want to have it, all the way up to the Rhine. They're not going to be able to do much anymore. The majority of it will come from over here in northern Illyria and right above the northern Alps. So next war will primarily be focusing on finishing up grabbing all this land right here. I kind of do now want to go ahead and have a nice little line right here. So I probably am going to grab some land from them right there. Probably go ahead and, just make this look nice and tidy for when we do end up going to war with Parthia and all the rest of that later on when I'm cleaning up the borders. But yeah, it looks like Britannia is consolidating nicely. So again, like I said, they're next on the chopping block. Looks like we were able to complete Gateway to the north. And we are going to, again, pick the one with the most pops. So it looks like 5 it is. And to the Renus, we are going to have to go to war with Treveria. It looks like, as well as one of their puppets, maybe? Who are these guys right here? They are, yeah, they are feudatory. Okay, so yeah, they will be called in our next war. We'll probably fight a double prong. That was really easy. I didn't even use the majority of my armies, honestly. Just had them take territory quickly. So, yeah, that's the first war. I'm going to cut this video off here. But yeah, that was really quick and easy. And like I said, we'll be back again and just, to finish them off. It's going to take a little while longer. We'll probably go ahead and go to war with Treveria and just take some of that land so we can start doing to the Renus. We are making pretty good progress on this mission tree. Once we have to the Renus, we'll be able to complete Gaelic supremacy, and then once that's done, we can turn our eyes towards Britannia. So again, it will take a while for me to clean up all of these little feudatories and small little Gaelic nations, and have to fight little skirmishes with Bitterigia over here. But it'll all be pretty easy now. From now on, guys, it's pretty easy rolling. I mean, until we turn east again and go towards Parthia and Egypt, which I might make a video for. I might just do it on my own for my own sake, for my just me being a little bit of a historical nerd and an imperator nerd, but we'll see about that. Again, guys, next video series is going to be Hearts of Iron 4 series. We're going to be really taking it to everybody. I'll probably make a little bit of a guide, a little bit of a start guide, and then again just continue on with the playthrough. But yeah, so let's go ahead. I'm going to let time run, fabricate a couple more claims, see what we can do with stability and all the rest of that stuff, beef up our legions, fix our economy, and I will see y'all next time.